Hello, I'm Krista. Welcome to the reading. Today we're going to do an angel reading asking them, what do you need to know right now? And to trust that whenever this reading finds you, there may be a message for you. When I sat down for the reading, I started to hear the song Having the Time of Our Lives by Pitbull. And when I looked up the song, I saw that the main theme was about working long shifts, working 60-hour weeks, and then still not having the money to pay for your needs. And it was like, screw it, we're going to party anyway. And I felt like the angels were saying to focus on the positive, focus on the joy. And if you are in a situation like that, the angels are saying to remain positive and to always remember that everything works out and your highest good. And I feel like stability is coming. All right, let's get into the reading. These cards I pulled to represent your current energy. And what came out is indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive natural born leader, and ascended masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So, you definitely may be a highly sensitive person watching this. You may be connected to the spiritual side. You may connect with your guides and your ancestors, and that you have been this way as a child. Like, this is something that you've had since childhood. And with the Ascended Masters card, that is that support I was talking about, that you are being taken care of. Like, you are watched over. All your guides are with you. And it even looks like it's fall in this card. Like, the leaves are changing. And that also signifies to me that your situation will be changing. Like, you're going through a transition right now. And the indigo card here, it's dark. It has like a dark tint to it. And that could also be like signifying this stressful time that you're in, that you feel like you're in a darker time period. And I feel that your spiritual team is walking you into this more vibrant, light filled transitional time. And I also feel that this is not only happening externally, but internally. And the internal change is going to represent the external change. Like, you will see external changes because of things that you have dealt with internally. And Kuan Yin is at the center of this card. And what's interesting for me is I just recorded a message with Kuan Yin about taking this internal journey. So I feel like this reading and that reading are connected. And I'll be posting it after this one. But it's like the light is coming on. Like, light is reaching all the dark places, and that is creating this transition. Crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. I know for me, crystals can be very grounding. Like, when I am in my head, they help me center myself and like bring that energy back down to earth, like back down into my body. So that may be very useful for you at this time, like if you're going through a lot of stress. But also, like, the main things I get from this card is, one, this angel's like raising her hand, and that makes me think of a classroom. Like, she is learning something, and I wonder if that is where you are right now, that you are learning about crystals, learning more about all these different teachers. And there's a really loud mockingbird outside, and that to me thinks like learning to use your voice, learning to speak up for yourself. Like, because when you raise your hand, you want to be called on. Maybe you were like me in school and you were the person that always sat in the back and did not want to be called on, like avoided eye contact with the teacher at all costs. So you would not be called on. But this angel is wants to be seen, wants to be heard, and that could also be this transition that you're going through. And again, I'm getting that feeling of joy from this card, and it's the don't Don't worry about the stress. Like, lean into the joy. Having the time of our lives. Like, maybe you can play that song and dance, or play any music, and just have a moment to yourself, and like move your body and dance and feel joy. And I just realized another thing from this Indigo card is this little kid is pulling a Pegasus. Like, he's pulling a horse. And that could be symbolism of the weight that you are carrying right now. Like, your angels see what you're going through. They know how difficult this is. They know the stress that you feel. And they want you to know that they are there and they will help you carry this burden. Like, just like Kuan Yin is lifted up in this card, the angels are saying, let us lift you up. Let us lighten the load and lift you up and get you to this joyful energy. And the card of where to seek support is Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So again, I really feel like you are going through some type of transition, some type of healing, and Archangel Raphael is with you. I know when a certain angel or energy starts showing up in my life, like I will see the name a lot or the color that they represent, and that may be something that you're experiencing. Like, maybe you're all of a sudden hearing Archangel Raphael's name come up, or you're seeing a lot of green, or even for me, like when I meditate and I see the colors, like in my mind's eye, I'll see like green, like the different auras. So that could be Raphael's way of reaching out to you. And there are also a lot of really amazing meditations online. Like, if you just do a search for like Archangel Raphael meditations, those are something I use a lot to like help me regulate my nervous system and like stay calm. Like, if I am stressed out about something, like, you can hold a crystal in your hand and meditate to Archangel Raphael, and that can bring that grounding, healing energy to yourself to de-stress. Evolution, the butterfly. You are definitely going through some type of transformation right now. The guidebook says the butterfly, symbolizing transformation and growth, represents the power of change. Emerging from its cocoon, the butterfly reminds us that the evolution is a natural and necessary part of life. This card signals that you're undergoing or approaching a period of change and personal development. Embrace the process, knowing that this transformation will lead to new beginnings. And I'm hearing the angels say, you're growing your wings. And that's why it's so difficult right now. And it's like you're going from this energy, this carrying this heavy load, which may be something that you've experienced from childhood because you've had these sensitivities and these gifts, that you're going from this energy into this energy where you are growing your wings, you're transforming, you're becoming an earth angel, and you're learning how to use those gifts. And it's kind of neat because like this angel is in indigo. It's like your gifts are maturing. You and your gifts are maturing, and you're learning how to use them, and it is empowering you, and they're helping you step into your joy and helping you step into your life purpose. It's so crazy. Like, I did not expect this reading at all. And the way the angels have showed the message today, it's so beautiful. I'm also getting your name could be Crystal. But if you're finding this today, I hope you know that you are not alone. That you're not going through this change alone. That you have so much support. You have so much spiritual support right now. This card came out. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. The angels want you to know to connect to your intuition. Because you are highly spiritual and highly sensitive, they want you to learn to trust your intuition. And you do that through connecting to your own inner voice. And it can be really hard to know what is your intuition and what is your mind. I know for me, when I first started out, it was hard to tell the difference. It was hard to know like what voice was my intuition, my higher self, the angels, and what voice was fear and anxiety and like overthinking. But over time, you learn that there is a feeling to it. You'll notice that lightness about it. And I don't know if it's something that can be explained or like practiced in a classroom as much as it needs to be practiced on your own so that you yourself know what it feels like. Because I would imagine for every individual it's different. Like whatever you resonate with is different than what I would resonate with. And it's like a personal journey and a personal relationship with the angels and with spirit. And I feel like they're saying to take that time to disconnect from external things, to go inward, to learn more about yourself, and to learn how to connect to your intuition. Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. And this card to me represents that balance of surrendering something to spirit, but also taking the steps, taking positive action towards the thing you want. I think the saying is luck is opportunity meeting preparation. And that, for me, goes back to that idea of co creating, that you are doing the work, you are taking the steps you need to take, and doing what you feel called to do, but surrendering the timing to God and surrendering that burden to God and giving that to your angels. And then when it is meant to happen in its own divine time, it will happen, and to trust in that. Okay, final message from the angels. Okay. Divine mystery. You, along with the sun, earth, moon, and the stars, are part of one creation, a divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be present and feel the power of now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. And this to me, it's like two messages saying, going back to the very beginning of having the time of my life, like, we can't control what's going on in our life, but we can be joyful in the present moment. And then the second part of that message is, again, surrendering to God's plan, but doing so in a way where you are being present in the now. You're taking action now, even though you don't know what is to come. You don't know what the future holds, but you're not worried about it because you know that you're cared for and taken care of, and you're surrendering all of that weight to the other side. And that ultimately, whatever happens is always for your highest good. And I'm hearing the angels say, celebrate life. Celebrate every day. Celebrate the now. Be in the moment. I really hope this message was helpful. I'm sending you so much love today. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me. And until I meet with you in the next reading, I'm wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.